what you are. And your vibe attract what you want. You attract what you are. And your vibe decides it all. Every thought you think carries a frequency. Every emotion, a vibration. And together, they create your world. What if you could learn how to shift your inner frequency and see your outer world change? Tune your mind to the frequency of deep joy, clarity, and success. That's what Vibe is all about. Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation presents Vibe, a 40-day free online meditation journey. Vibe blends the science of manifestation, the power of a positive mindset, and the art of mindful living, helping you build focus, peace, and attract opportunities through the simple yet powerful practice of meditation. This time, we're launching 2 batches to reach out to youth and teens globally, making it accessible to all. With Vibe, you'll experience daily guided meditations, wisdom sharings, and meaningful reflections to reprogram your mind, science-backed tools for focus, calm, and creative energy, Q&A sessions, and practical ways to manifest your goals into reality. This is your moment to reset, recharge, and realign, to tune into your highest frequency and live each day with confidence and calm. Join this 40-day journey to master your mind, elevate your energy, and create your best reality. Register today.
This Dhanteras, let's celebrate the spirit of giving.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon, wonderful evening. We become what we see, what we hear, what we speak, and what we do. What we see, what we hear, what we speak, what we do. Whatever that we see signals a thought. Whatever we hear signals a thought. Whatever we speak signals thought. Whatever we do signals thought. So wherever we spend our time on, here is what we are becoming more of, is what we are attracting more of into our lives. Holiday season, let me party more of. You spend more time there, you're attracting more of it into your future. People are calling you for resolution of challenges that they have in their life, conflicts, unnecessary conflicts about properties. You're called, you say, no, I have to go. You're doing more of it. Mediation and doing, talking, doing this, and say, I'm very, very busy because I got more of this. And you extract more of it. You think it's one, you're there, you spend time, and then you're attracting some more again, next. You're watching the soap opera, this, that. And then there is a whole bunch of that go on in there, which will naturally trigger many other thoughts so that we go back and then attract another opera, another one, more of it. Keeps coming back. Wherever and whatever we do, wherever we spend our time in our life today, is what we are constantly attracting more of in our life. Oh, there is a families that function, there is this function, there is that function, there is this function. Go on giving and giving and giving. Interested or not interested, but you have this obligation or this and that. You keep doing it more of, you attract more of those again to keep us in that loop, to stay in that thing, in that reality. But yet we say, I'm very, very busy because of this is happening, that's happening. We put it on that, but it will start from here because that's where we decide to spend more of time. So all our conscious mind activity of what we do, what we think, what we see, what we speak is what we're becoming more of friends. Now, there are various things that we can become. I can become a great businessman, go on thinking, attending, seeing all that we do. One party, one conference invites another conference invites another conversation that invites one more thing, and so we are in that loop ever. But we become a great businessman, all right. But you want to become a master, a spiritual master, a meditator, meditative leader, this and that, then you do more of it. You read more, you meditate more, you go to a person, meet them, talk to them, and then you attract some more of them into your life. And so they do that again and again. And so then eventually you recognize and say, you are in that path of doing more of it. Got to recognize that it is not just about this one thing I will do. One thing leads to another, to another, to another. And so where we place our attention, there you place our energy. And so that thing comes into life more because everything that we do, think, see, and hear is triggering always more of that thought. And so that it produces more of it. We don't realize. We say it is happening to me, and so I'm just having to do. Oh, it's festival time. I'm just going to join all these things that are happening. People are inviting me. I will spend time there. And so I create more of it. The attention to break the old habit, to do something different, needs to happen. And we recognize this principle that where am I spending my time whole day? If I'm interested in cooking and cleaning and becoming more of it, I keep attracting that. Where am I spending my time? That attention to positive thing must come. Meditation, number one. Number two, then, there must be a deep desire to do something different than what I'm doing today. There must be a deep desire, a purpose to become and then do something than what I'm doing. That must be there. There's got to be a good reason why I want to become a great meditator. I want to become a great emotionally intelligent person. I want to develop tremendous manifestation capabilities so that I can do something else. But there has to be a great purpose. First, there has to be meditation. Second, there has to be a great purpose that drives, that thinks, that pauses and thinks and say, wait a minute, I have getting this request to party. Should I do? One is okay. Should I be spending 8 parties? Okay, I should be cleaning home. It's okay, good. Half an hour is fine. Should I be spending 8 hours on it? Something that must there to pause us to think, but then that happens when we have something compelling to change to go towards. not until otherwise. A strong goal is essential. A strong objective of why I'm motivated to do something else must be there. Then we won't let our time to be filled just like that. First of all, awareness is required so that then we don't just like that do it out of reaction. Otherwise, it keeps happening. It keeps happening. Somebody's inviting me, I go there. Somebody said this, I'll go and spend my time. Somebody did this, I do this. Somebody calls and says, you know what, your maternal uncles, something happened here. So we go there also, everywhere we go, because that's what we're attracting. It comes in there in front of us, a very compelling event. Creator is us, not somebody else. The same thing with relationships. Where we spend more time of, what we think more of is, of course, we become that anyway. We may be participating in greatest debates about how much conflict is in the world, but the more time we spend of debating and how horrible difficult it is, the more we attract such debates to be there. We need to be able to pause and think about it, but think about it toward a change towards something when we have a strong objective, a strong goal, a motivating goal. Meditation to pause and think, and a motivating goal to move us to think differently. That needs to come. Otherwise, the sensory perceptions are attracting more things, and then we do more of it and it attracts more of it. That's how the nature is designed. I mean, we are designed naturally to keep doing based on the inputs we receive from the senses. And the inputs we receive due to the work we do, the karmendriyas we call it, jnanendriya, karmendriya, they're all there. With them, whatever we do is what we're becoming more and more. And then as we arrested, something with the subconscious. They're linked. Senses to the past experience happens, and so then that needs to be arrested. So mind has to arrest it when the sensory perceptions and then the are primarily driving of what we are doing. And mind has to arrest them. So meditation must be there to pause, and a strong objective must be there for us to move towards something else. Then in a wakeful life, we must also constantly look at and say, where am I? That motivation, of course, will move us towards becoming somebody new. And so then our wakeful life, we must constantly go towards the big picture of what's my purpose of going through this? How does it align to my purpose, moment to moment? Everything, a little thing we do. How does it align to my purpose and my goal that I'm doing? I wanted to become, I wanted to do, I wanted to join. Where does this add value? That questioning has to come. That's the only way we keep changing, phasing things out, dear friends. Otherwise, we'll keep doing more of what we are doing. We can go on for 10 more years, but then we're becoming the same again and again. We can keep attracting. We say, no, no, that happened, this happened, and hence I'm spending time. How can it happen? How can your time be stolen? Unless you actually thought about it, unless you actually asked for it. Unknowingly, unconsciously, we keep making intentions towards seeing more of it. So the three things that break us out of this whole vicious cycle of sensory perception based being we are into a conscious awareness being is by having meditation. A conscious awareness being or a creator is by having meditation and having a powerful, motivating enough goal that moves us towards something different than what we do, so that every time that we are seeing an input or something that's coming to us in our life, then we have the opportunity to pause and think about what do I like to experience, this one or the motivating objective that I have. And that's when we move into something doing different. That's when we change a bit, and then the more you do that, same thing principle applies. What you see, What you feel, what we hear, what we speak, and what we hear is what you become of. Again, you're doing something new. Now it's something towards your goal. You are becoming that meditator, doing long meditations, going and attending programs, or becoming that great teacher. You do something more in that, then you're becoming more of it. You do something more again. A compelling objective, compelling goal. Why am I? I'm going to see the end of everything about astral travel. I've got to have a strong objective. In the next 6 months, I've got to practice. It's got to be a compelling goal. I will be reading at any cost all scientific books that are there. There's 20 books I've got. I'm going to read Dr. Joe and the Bruce Lipton, Greg Braden, Amit Goswami, and blah, blah. So all of them. And then see how meditation is greatly put in science. What are that goal is? I will get to the depth of myself, my purpose, and I'm going to sit down 6 hours, 8 hours meditation every day for the next 40 days, not leaving this, and I'm going to spend time. That that compelling goal has to be there as time passes. Because that awareness may be there as a meditation, but if you don't have a compelling goal, you don't know what to think for and simply accept what is coming in front of you. Over. Maybe meditating, but if you don't have a strong objective and a will, a determination, are motivated to do something, whatever that something could be. And if you want to go and progress more towards your meditation, then there's got to be something around this area. I'd like to master that understanding, the technique of what does it mean to latch onto their first impression in meditation. A lot of mind always muddies whatever that input we're receiving with our logic. An analytical minded person cannot trust the first instincts easily. It requires practice. And say, I'm deciding, and I'm going to be. I'm going to be practicing enough, maybe some guidance of this and that, that body dialogue meditation or this meditation or meeting guides, tuning to masters, whatever that I'm doing. And so then I know after enough practice exactly how to trust my instincts, my impressions that are there in my meditation, so that then I can connect beautifully into the guides and things. It's practice. Taking a strong goal. If you want to become a great master of meditation, then of course it goes without saying that we take a strong goal around that. And then every time we're spending time, then ultimately a meditative awareness brings us to pause and think toward and move us towards that. And once you are there in a wakeful life, constantly, every moment, looking at and how do I change? Okay, I've gotten this. I'm having to be invited to keep on attending several rituals. Is it necessary for me? They'll go on. Am I necessary? Am I required? There's an emotional pull is always there from different people, not knowing. A mother plays always something onto the child, and a child plays always something onto somebody. Friends play on each other and saying, oh, without you, I cannot really be there. How can you not be there? And you play these and you suddenly go there because there isn't something strong with awareness making us to think and say, am I necessary? And then we move towards. One second, I guess we got to lock the meeting number one. I locked the meeting. All right, so dear friends, We become what we see, hear, speak, and do. We may say, long time meditator, but then I'm always not able to do. A lot of this is happening because there isn't a strong goal that directs us towards something else. Strong enough, motivating enough goal must be there. And then that awareness to actively change what I'm doing to something else must constantly be there, but that comes with meditation. And these two are the good enough motivation. If not motivated, read more, read, listen to more biographies, autobiographies of masters in the field that we want to become expert of. But the moment you know that Tasmat Yogi Bhava Archana means if that is what is the most compelling thing to do in life, after reading all the Gita and everything, then we'll become that. Nothing else anymore. Everything else gets added after that. So let's go into meditation practice, dear friends. Long meditation. Welcome to this long meditation. There is so much going on in the world. Always, in any field. The fourth dimension we call is about living in cooperation, living in peace, living with love and compassion. Intellectually, we know, but most of the time, various aspects, the domination of our, primarily the third chakra, which is about over empowerment, and so that it is what is causing a lot of domination, primarily. Or, the first chakra, too much survival oriented issues. A lot of these are causing so much of conflict, so much of destabilization, so much of strain in the relationships. But if the third dimension is all about survival and living with domination, greed, conflict. And the fourth dimension, with love and compassion, we want to peacefully exist. And the fifth dimension is living in oneness and wholeness, something that comes more natural to everyone, where they don't need to make an attempt to be in loving consideration of others. It happens automatically. Fifth dimension. And meditation moves us from third to fifth. Intellectual understanding and a dialogue moves one from third to fourth. A repeated experience in third dimension of conflict eventually makes somebody realize to go to fourth dimension, which is about moving love and peaceful compassion attitude. And then dialogues, mediation, intellectual understanding moves us to fourth. Meditation moves us to four and then go to five, where it becomes a natural state. And so, dear friends, here, all of us today, let's do a meditation around improving relationship among people, with us, with somebody else around us, entity, places, people, all of it. Resolving conflicts. Even if you are judging about somebody, their way of functioning. Remember, the more you judge, the more you create. What you speak is what you attract more of. And so the more widening the gap between you and the other person, however senior position, however everybody around you speak. You know what I'm saying. What comes top on the newspaper for days and days is what becomes more of the topic, because that's also our environment. Sensory is pulling us, and so we keep judging, saying that okay, I'm great and I'm not cause of anything. But every time we speak, you attract, you separate. If you speak something against somebody, you're separating yourself from that somebody, saying, I'm different, they're different, I'm special, I'm greater, they're not that greater in their decision making, thinking process. That's separation, dear friends. You're causing a conflict to happen by separating, pulling yourself away. We're also making the cause of the conflict in the world just by the way we think and react to the situation happen. What do I do? We may not like, we may disagree, we do not see it as again inclusive of the truth. Then what should we do? Rather than commenting, judging, thinking, frustrated about it, instead we emit the love and compassion towards them to say that heart elevation concept, gratitude concepts to say, I wish that people are changing, people are looking at the truth differently, or people are meditating, people are increasing their understanding to see that we're all one, and so then they drop conflicts. So we have these affirmations so that we are the cause for a change as opposed to attracting and be in the current situation. Just by commenting about people, just by making your own judgments, assessments in party circles and friend circles, family circles, how this president is worse, how this government is bad, how this is happening. We know it's happening. We don't add energy to it by saying, by seeing. Oh, I must see tomorrow newspaper. What's coming there? Yesterday I saw this development. You're attracted to seeing that. And so you create more of it. And who is the cause for doing it? A billion people want that. Somebody has to be becoming a guinea pig to do that. As our meditation today is centered around affirmation that help us to come back to a centeredness to say, no matter what, I wish for the greater peace and cooperation among people, with me, primarily with me, with people around me, whoever that is that I want to mend. Even if it is not someone that I know, but someone I keep judging due to newspaper, due to media, due to people, what they tell me. And then we got to mend the relationship with that person. However, for whatever politician, whatever businessman, whatever family member, we must mend the relationship in a way that we don't judge them. That's how it works. And the meditation, affirmations are around dissolving conflicts. Unknown conflicts that we have just by judging. Known conflicts, of course, we have with people where we can't, by default, sight of it, smell of it, we suddenly get agitated about them. And so then, of course, those have to be solved, right, friends? So heart elevation process, breath mindfulness meditation for a long time, and then we are doing the affirmations, imagination towards a conflict resolved people around us, relationships that are beautiful, joyful, by allowing people to be what they want to be, accepting them, but simply wishing them to recognize the truth and then make the choices, decisions around the truth is how the meditation goes in affirming. And then we lie down, relax for some time, express gratitude, we end our meditation. All right, friends, so let's go into the meditation process. Yes, Kiran, shall we do start meditation?
Yes, sir.
Please. Dear friends, dear master, with your eyes closed, specs removed, keep your hands on your chest area. Resting your attention on your sacred heart. Can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seat of all emotions, nurturing all life with its energies of love, joy, compassion. Can you recollect an experience from your past, from the present, or simply go into an experience imagining, living an higher emotion from the vision of your future, or from any experience that generates an emotions of love, joy, compassion, kindness. Hugging somebody, spending time with nature, playing with children, helping someone, taking care and giving them love and compassion, and feel that emotion to your friends. The more you experience the energies of love, compassion, joy, the more coherent you become. The more one you feel. Feel that energy, relive that moment. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to experience greater emptiness, that field of energy, the field of consciousness.
mind is becoming empty. Allow yourself to experience that emptiness inside of you, all around you. Become aware of the emptiness. Inside of you, all around you. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy, the field of existence. The longer you stay aware of this field, the more you tune in to the abundance of energies of love, compassion, empowerment, peace. The more you tune in, to the qualities of who you truly are, that consciousness, Stay aware of this emptiness, that field of energy, the field of no body, no thing. Merge into it. Notice it. Become one with it. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. Everything that you experience or will experience is here in this field as energy. The longer you stay aware of this field, the longer you stay connected to this field, the more you dissolve the past, the more you overcome something from the past, and the more you move into your future. Friends, as you merge into field of possibilities, as you merge into this field of possibilities, and as you're clearer in your mind, we have a great opportunity to create a new future. Our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Whatever you clearly intend with higher emotion in your body, you signal the field to Bring that into your physicality. Come on, dear friends, I would like you to take this opportunity to imagine and dream of a future where you live in cooperation, in greater friendship, in greater peace and harmony with all things and everybody. My dear friends, I would like you to imagine and dream about moving towards truth, wishing that everyone moves towards the truth, increase their understanding of life so they take the right action. I'd like you to affirm with me, I am living a great life. I radiate positive energy and attract goodness into my life. Come on, dear friends, feel that you are emitting higher vibration of love, compassion, of freedom, of abundance, of courage. I am empathetic and considerate to myself and to everyone in all situations. Affirm to yourself that you are empathetic. You are considerate to everyone and to yourself in all situations. I am doing my best all the time. In my thought, in my words, in my actions. Affirm it, dear friends. Move into your greatness, doing your best. I am in charge of my life and I make my decisions no matter what the circumstances are. I am worthy of love and respect, dear friends. I'm worthy of love and respect. Feel it. Elevate yourself, that you are complete in all aspects, that you are respected in all aspects. You are the love as you are complete. I recognize that freedom and free will are the laws of the nature, and I uphold this value for myself and everyone. I am compassionate and friendly to all people, animals, beings, nature, places, and things. I am compassionate and friendly to all people, animals, beings, nature, places, and things. I am elevating myself every day and every moment with this higher understanding. Feel it, dear friend, that the more higher understanding that you have, the more impeccable you're becoming in your thoughts, in your words and action, in a way that you connect with people who are there in conflict, people who are there who need that help from you. Feel it, that you are living the truth, that you have the highest understanding, they're emitting that love, that compassion. At this time, I'd like you to imagine and dream of that other person, other entity, other community, or that nation that is in conflict. That is not in coherence with you and your understanding. And make that connection, dear friends, in this energy field with that entity, with that person, through your thought field. Communicate to them, sending your wishes. Remember, in the field of energy, we're all connected, we're all consciousness. Making our own choices, seeing everything is merely as an experience. Elevate yourself to that understanding and then communicate to that person, to that entity, whoever that may be, sending your wishes. I am inviting you to learn and to increase your understanding. I wish and I sincerely wish that you go in to practices of meditation to connect with your inner self and to understand the higher truth that we are connected, that you and I and everyone has abundance, that you can create your reality by being in touch with the field. And so sincerely wish that you reconsider your actions. Imagine and dream, dear friend, that you're communicating with that person, entity, and dream that they're responding in greater empathy towards you. Communicate. It's my deepest desire that you take action based on your inner feelings and based on this truth. That you have abundance, that everyone has abundance. It can be activated through your thought. That you are not interfering, you're not causing violence and hurt to me or to anyone. Have the dialogue, dear friends, with that entity, with that person. exchanging, having that greater understanding that they recognize the truth. That they understand the futility of their experience, the seeking, that they're communicating with you, that they're dissolving, they're considering their actions and letting go. They're helping establish that coherence with you, that you are seeing the points, you are going into coherence by upholding the truth. Feel that the conflicts are resolved, that you are happy together, that you are celebrating life beautifully, that you are exchanging energy, that there is only friendship among you, allowing and respecting each other. Live it, feel it. Imagining that the more that everyone is coming together in meditation, connecting to this truth, to the feel, the more coherent they become. The more joyful you are. Appreciating the value of life, appreciating the goodness of life, feel the joy of being together, that gratitude, that appreciation to each other. Relax, dear friends. Relax. You planted seeds of possibilities. By living a great life, by establishing that great of friendship and peace, whatever you emotionally embrace with clear intentions is manifesting into your physicality. Let this intelligent feel organize this future for you at the right time and place. Surrender this future. Let it go. feeling with great certainty that newer experiences are unfolding into your life towards this future. That many synchronicities or possibilities are emerging, helping you experience this future. When you uphold the truth, when you live the truth, consciousness is always responding in acceleration. Let's express gratitude to all things and everybody for helping you create this great new future. Gratitude, your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to everything you use, the technology, the system, the company, the governments. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent quantum field for helping you experience this future, for giving you strength to create this future, to live a life of peace and harmony with everyone and everything, with those entities and beings you felt so important for you. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Feeling with certainty that this new future is unfolding for you. Recollect your experiences from the session, and whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes.
Okay, dear friends. If you can stop sharing. Okay. Take your own time to relax. Thank you for joining. It's wonderful long meditation. Anybody wants to share, please feel free to raise your hand. It was a wonderful session by Chandra sir. Going into meditation. Some of the topics Chandra sir has said reminded me of my recent read of a book. More than a book, it is a compilation of somebody's tweets, his lectures, podcasts, and things like that. So the book is the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. This book is available for free in a PDF form too, if anybody is interested in download it for free. The idea behind the book, the author says Naval Ravikant has actually agreed upon him writing this book, and he said like the one of the condition is it should be available for free for anyone or everyone that wants to read it. So one of the interesting points in this book that actually touched me, that Chandra sir often repeats, is happiness is not just a trait we are born with. So Naval also says like happiness is not just a trait we are born with. Though we are born happy, like there is more to it. Like happiness need to be pursued. Happiness need to be practiced. Happiness need to be learned like any other personal skill or fitness, nutrition, or anything that we develop. Maybe he says like happiness is not that you inherit or even choose, but it's a personal skill that needs to be learned. It's a very good thought, actually. Happiness, like what is happiness may be different for everyone or anyone. And if somebody is trying to give you a cookie cutter answer, then probably that might not suit you. So the answer that works for someone may not be relevant for you at all. So in a nutshell, like, everybody pursues wealth, health, and happiness in that order. Prior to meditation, I was in the same bucket. I was pursuing wealth, health, and happiness in that order, right? We always think like wealth will bring health, and then by wealth, we can all cure everything, and by wealth, we can always be happy, right? And after meditation, it actually, the order flipped. If you're happy, you're healthy. And if you're happy and you're in right state of mind, you make the right decisions, which make you happier and also wealthier. right? So the order in which the priorities shift with meditation, with practicing happiness, with being in the present moment. So happiness for Nawa is also to be in the present moment. It says like happiness is not just about, what is right or what is wrong. Ultimately, like, Chandrasekhar said the same thing. Happiness is probably not getting involved in politics. It's lowering your identity, lowering the chattering of your mind. And you don't care about things that don't really matter. You don't get involved in politics. You don't hang around unhappy people. As you raise your vibrations with meditation, like the like-mindedness and the people who are in sync with you will always travel with you. And who are not in sync with you, who are unhappy or in the lower realms, will automatically get farther and farther from you. If I think back and look back at myself, like who were so close to me like 3, 4 years ago, are not the same people who I interact on a daily basis today. And you really value your time on this earth plane. Of course, the Swadhyaya and meditation and Sajjana Sangatya, you hang around the happy people, and all this works. And it's exactly Nawal says as well. And just like it's a process, like it is, fitness, or, if you go to a gym and then you do some exercise to develop that fitness, it's the same thing. Like you improve your happiness baseline. And happiness is a choice that you make on a daily basis. Just like love and just like passion for things, happiness is also a choice and a skill. It's a skill that you always need to develop on a daily basis. And as you train your brain, we've learned this always from we heard this many times in our 40-day programs, and we learned this throughout the meditation journey. Like our brain, he is always willing to reciprocate to our thoughts. If you feed it with the right thoughts, with meditation, those positive circuits develop and those positive connections happen on a daily basis, which triggers that happiness. And happiness is one thing which really struck me about this book is the tweet which Naval says, like, we crave experiences that will make us be present, but the cravings themselves take us from the present moment. So if you look at this, just don't believe anything from your past, and there will be no regrets if you live in the present moment. If there are no memories, no regrets, no people, and nothing, and a lot of unhappiness is gone. So mindfulness and meditation practices allows us to live in the present moment. And anything from the future too, if you take that portion away of what is going to happen, if you're trying to live in the present moment, automatically you train your brain, always bringing back to the present moment. You train your brain to be happy. And Patriji Ladni madam, thank you for posting today Patriji's, wisdom. It's actually saying the same thing. All choices will ultimately be reconciled with higher truth. All choices that we make on a daily basis will ultimately be reconciled. So there is no right, there is no wrong. If you leave the judgment and you always focus on your present moment, no regrets of the past, no looking into the future, and always living in the present moment will bring us happiness. I recommend everyone here to pick up this book and read it. It's a small book. It's called the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. It's also available, and I'll post the link for you to pursue this book in case you are interested. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you for joining today's session. Anybody has anything to share? Lani ma'am,
Sir, um,
how was your meditation?
it was wonderful. So obviously, every long meditation helps us to enhance ourselves in a different way.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Thank you for being here, taking the technical host abilities, and then playing this wonderful track for us. Okay. Okay, dear friends, we'll see you all tomorrow. Hope to see everyone in the prana session. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful. So grateful. Oh, grateful. I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing.